Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So Goku Mini just got his Zenkai. It's not currently in the game, but if we look at him, his Zenkai is right here out of 1000. So we just display his maximum stats. So he is looking 292 and 276. So he is arts boosted on his strike and a little bit on his blast and blue card. So just keep that in mind when looking at his stats here. But we're going to take a look. So 292, 276, so very strike heavy. And defenses are looking pretty good, 208 and 204, so very good defenses actually. So he's on Saiyan, Sunflame, Daima, and Weapon Wielder. Now let's take a look. His Zenkai ability at, yeah, that's actually a very good Zenkai. 40, 35, and then 40 and 35. So yeah, actually very good Zenkai. So green and tag Daima. So let's actually take a look at what he's doing. So let's actually get rid of the maximum stats just to see. So 100 and then, okay, so he's getting 130. I think that's the same. And then he's restoring ki by 40. Restoring ki by 40. Yeah, so he's getting plus 10 more ki. And then he is getting, I think it's still 80. Destroying card effects for 5 timer counts, plus 10 health restoration, and then flawing the flying effects itself every time he uses a Dragon Ball. So he's drawing one new card, activates twice, and then activation counts reset after switch. So every time he switches back in, it's going to reset. He's going to get the two twice new cards, and then restoring health by 3% and ki by 5, and then 10% to damage for 10 counts every time he switches in, and then strike or blast, so -3 to special arts cost for 15 timer counts, and then he's flicking enemies with ×2 no switching, and then that resets after he switches again. And then following effect occurs when his character performs a vanish step, so he's drawing a new card when you have 3 or fewer cards, restoring his own ki by 20, and he's decreasing his own Dragon Balls by 1. Activates once. Does he have this without the Zenkai? He does. Okay. But so he's getting just a little bit here. Now let's look at his second ability here. This is his cover change. So he's getting his Dragon Ball by 1, destroys another card, and then this is activating the one special move. Okay, and then he's destroying one of your own cards and draws a special move card next, and then restores ki by 20. And then restores on health by 3%, nullifies unfavorable, so he's going to type neutral for 5 counts, and then after he switches back in, so you just want to keep switching into him. He's applying no switch, and this resets every time he switches back in, and he has the heal at below 50 HP. So on his disrupt, basically, he's restoring his own health by 30 and destroys all of your enemy's cards. I don't think he had that before. I know he had the heal. Yeah, no, he did not have that before. So he's actually getting a disrupt, which I kind of had a feeling he was going to get. So yeah, he is getting a disrupt. So he is healing by 30 and then destroying all your enemy's cards, and he's canceling buff effects. So that's actually very good. And then following effects occurs when his character switches standby, increases on Dragon Balls by 1. And then restores ally health by 5%, 15% to damage inflicted by allies for 20 counts. Take a look here. So this is the new ability, right? Following effects occur on how many Dragon Balls you have. This is his new ability. So 1 to 2 Dragon Balls, you're getting 15 to strike attack for 15 counts, and then 3 to 6, you're getting 20 for 15 counts, and then for 7 Dragon Balls, so your Rising Rush, he is getting 30 to strike damage inflicted for 15 counts. So not the best, but it's there, it's an option. And then when your ally activates a Rising Rush, he is getting 30 to crit rate for 3 counts, and then 30 to Rising Rush inflicted damage by your allies. Okay. Now the last ability, he is getting Fighting with a Wish at stake. Applies the following effect to self when the enemy character switches on the battlefield. The switch to self when the enemy switches character while his characters on the battlefield. So he is drawing a new card if you have 3 or fewer. He's restoring 20 ki, and he's canceling attribute downgrade. I don't know if he had this, we'll check. And then effect occurs when this character is defeated. He's restoring health by 10, and then plus 20 to damage inflicted by allies. And then reduces Dragon Ball. I actually don't think... No, he did not have that. So yeah, that's actually a new ability. That's his new ability. So yeah, and he's restoring his health allies by 10 and 20% to damage inflicted. Overall, some very, very good things here. New PvP is up, new equipments. Which actually couldn't find the equipments, and I really don't want to go over those. I'll go over those in another video when we do my first PvP video of the season. But anyways, so his Zenkai is looking pretty decent, pretty good stuff, very good defenses, and some pretty high strike damage overall. No, not the greatest Zenkai as we kind of figured, but some very good options and very good, slot buffs to him. That's gonna look very, very good. But without further ado, if you guys do enjoy this video, and peace out.